A lot of people have been looking for no BS settings for Black Ops 7, and with the aim assist change, the graphics change, and everything, I want to get you guys right into it with the absolute best settings. This is a no BS, no clickbait type settings video, unlike a lot of the videos you see on YouTube right now. This is actually going to help you. So I will say the horizontal and vertical are completely up to you. That really doesn't matter that much. We're going to cover everything, by the way. We're going to cover aim assist, graphics, audio, controller, everything that you possibly need. Also, we're going to cover some things on PS5 too. I'm on PS5. So we're going to start out with the controller. So if you don't know how to get the controller, all you have to do is go to the settings, and then you can do quick settings or controller. We're going to do controller. So first things first is stick and move flip. This is how I like to play. It's so I can actually slide around my L2 in circle. It assists me when I'm on PS5 because all you have to do is go to accessibility settings and then go to controller, custom button assignments, enable, and then switch your L2 for circle. Very simple and easy, and it just makes the game so much easier. Make sure when you do this to swap the L1 and R1 with L2 and R2. That way you can actually slide around, or your ADS is going to be pretty awkward. Don't change the stick layout preset. This is really going to mess you up. Horizontal stick and vertical stick. I mean, this is my settings right here. I highly recommend your vertical being lower than your horizontal just to give you actually less recoil. Believe it or not, this actually helps you out a ton. I don't know why, but for some reason your vertical is lower than your horizontal. It just gives you a better effect. If you want to try it out for yourself, be my guest. I'm telling you, it's much better. Make sure these are off. Do not have these on. Controller vibration, have this off. I don't care if you want an in-game experience or a real experience. Keep this off. It affects your aim. Trigger effects, off. Dead zones. I tweaked the dead zones barely. Like, I barely touched them, but these are my dead zones. If you guys have stick drift, this is the absolute best dead zone setup for you. So anyone with controller stick drift, here you go. This is going to help you out a ton. Next is aiming. Sensitivity multiplier. If you want stick your aim assist, if you want to actually have good aim assist to where you can actually like lock on your enemies, set the ADS sense multiplier focus to, listen to me, 0.85. This is the best one right here. Do not go beyond, don't go under, and don't go over. 0.85 is the sweet spot. Then we have the aiming advanced settings. This one's pretty special. I have linear. I think this is actually one of the best things that actually give you fantastic aim. I know a lot of people are sticking to standard and dynamic. Don't use dynamic, not in this game. I know in previous games it was really nice, but linear is the secret sauce. If you're having a hard time aiming in this game, that's because you're not on linear. Give linear a try. Put on instant, and then have assists for third person, which doesn't really matter. Custom sensitivity per zoom, I have that off, so that doesn't really matter. If you guys want to see anything more than that, I mean, I don't change the aim response curve, slope, scale. Please don't touch this. Just don't touch it. You're going to mess up the linear setting. Leave it alone. Next, target aim assist. Keep this on. Don't listen to any loser that says they don't play with aim assist because they're lying to you. If they're doing good and they're playing on controller, they're playing with aim assist. Don't let them lie to you or gaslight you. Next, movement. Sprint assist on. Sprint assist delay 0. Make sure these are on. Mantle assist I have off, but I mean, you can have it on if you want to. Crouch assist I have off. You can have it on if you want to. Corner slice, have this on. Wall jump assist I have it off, along with combat roll assist I have this off. If you want them on, completely up to you. It just does better for me personally. Slide and dive behavior. If you are a slide canceller, then I would set it to slide only. If you like to dolphin dive, then you can go hybrid, but it's completely up to you. I like slide only because it helps making my slide cancels a whole lot smoother. Automatic airborne mantle I have on. Sprint restore I have on. Slide maintain sprint on. These things really, I mean, they're not really that important. I didn't really pay attention to them that much. Next is combat behavior. All these things, make sure these are saved. I mean, I don't even really need to go over them. They're kind of self-explanatory. If you don't know how to set these up, then this is what you're going to use right here. Don't change any of these settings. Make sure you have everything on here. If you don't have anything on here, it's set the way it is, then make sure you change them accordingly. Combat advanced settings, I mean, I don't think I really touched these, so you don't have to touch them either. But if your settings aren't this, then just set them this way. Next, overlay advanced settings. I have this set up the way it is. I don't think I changed anything. With that being said, that's a controller. We're going to move on to graphics. So I have it on efficiency. You can set it to low consumption if you want to. I just like efficiency. I did not change the gamma and brightness. I'm staying at 50. I highly recommend keeping it at 50. Quality, turn off world motion blur, weapon motion blur, depth of field. And if you have fidelity, FXCAS, make sure you have this on and set it to 45. This will give you the best possible picture for the game. It will give you the best quality. Trust me. Don't change it to 50. Don't change it to the max. 45 is the best one. On demand texture streaming, I have it at optimized, but you can set it to minimal if you want to. I just think this is my personal preference. Completely up to you if you want to. view. I have the field of view set at 105. If you're losing gunfights, it's because you have your FOV all the way at 120 because you want to be a streamer, you want to be a tryhard. Trust me, 105 field of view. That is the absolute best field of view because you're actually going to be able to see your enemies. They're not going to be moving at like 1,000 miles per hour. You're actually going to be able to take them down. This works the best. I have effective field of view set to wide. I didn't touch these. Make sure for your camera, first person, third person, least. That way it's not shaking like crazy, nades or jumps, whatever. If you have, it's default at 100. Make sure it is at 50%. If you could set it to 0, trust me, I would have set it to 0, but you can't. So these are the views right here. I mean, that's really all you need. This is the absolute best. I think that competitive players would agree that at lower FOV, you do a whole lot better. And I know you're probably going to be scratching your head on this one, but trust me, keep your FOV low. Audio, this is another big one. So master game volume, make sure you have it at 90. I know it probably makes sense to you to have it at 100, but 90 is going to be a whole lot better. Make sure you have the music off so you can actually hear footsteps. Dialogue, I have it set to 70. Effects 100% because you want to hear all the effects. Enhance headphone audio, you do not want this on. In fact, this is going to hurt you more than it's going to help you. So I know it sounds counterproductive, but this is not a setting that you want to have on. Sucker Punch, this is the absolute best audio mix. I have mono off. For some reason, it just does not work that well when it's actually on. I know what it says when it says on, but trust me, just have it off. Off is just much better. But Sucker Punch, this is the absolute best setting. Treyarch Mix is okay, but I know people are going to be trying to do bass boost or voice boost or home theater or bass boost. Trust me, Sucker Punch is the absolute best one. It's going to be very loud, so be prepared for that. Mute licensed music. I mean, you can have that on if you want to, especially if you're streaming. I don't really touch these. So, I mean, those are fine. If you want to mess with voice chat, you can. These are things that I have on there, but it's completely up to you. For interface, I mean, I don't think I've really touched any of these. I think you can leave these alone for the most part. Color customization, I mean, unless you're colorblind, I don't think I touched these either. Gameplay HUD, this is pretty much everything that I have on there. I don't really feel like these are worth going over. And next, I'm going to show you guys 2 class setups that are very important that you'll do good with. This is literally just going to make it so you can always do good no matter what. First thing is the SMG, and then I'm going to give you an AR. So the Raiden 45K is the absolute best SMG in the game right now. I don't care if you love the Dravik. The Dravik is really good, but this is better. Trust me. So for the Raiden, this is the attachments right here that I would highly recommend. The Hawker, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. It gives you basically no recoil. Then the 10.5 Greaves Whiptail, the lateral precision grip, the Torch Extended, and then the Eruption grip. Now, if you're going to run Gunfighter, I mean, it's completely up to you if you want to run that. I would highly recommend either collapsible or maybe something else with recoil control, but I think collapsible would be even better because the recoil is already pretty good, so you'll have pretty good movement. After that, I mean, I don't really recommend the laser. You can put one on there if you want to. I would probably not put on rapid fire because it's already pretty fast. Put on either recoil sync or the 45 caliber pressure. Probably recoil sync just to give yourself even less recoil. If you want to opt it completely up to you, I would probably go with the, what's it called? The Lethal Tools ELO, but I just don't think that this is necessary. But this is the absolute best SMG in the game. Trust me, like this thing has no recoil. I can show you guys real quick if it'll let me. All right, there we go. So this thing literally just does not move. It's an absolutely amazing weapon. It takes no effort to actually use this gun. So after that, we have the M15 Mod 0. I mean, it's just an absolutely broken weapon. You're going to see a lot of times if you don't have overkill, I mean, not overkill, gunfighter, that you can only have 5 attachments. This is the 5 attachments I would recommend. The Lethal Tools ELO, the, what's it called? The Redwell 5.56 compensator, the 45 round extended, the contour grip right here, and then the Bowen. If you don't want to use the contour grip, which is completely fine, you put the Peregrine grip. I mean, Peregrine grip is honestly pretty good. You go into the firing range, you'll see this thing has 0 recoil once again. So, I mean, it's honestly so easy to use this weapon. And also, if you want to use a gunfighter version, what I would just do, like highly recommend, is probably going with the Bowen Watchtower barrel or the Fusion barrel. I mean, that's fine too. For the underbarrel, I would highly recommend either going with the Axis Shift Vertical or the Iron Hold Angled Grip. After that, we're going to go with the fire mods. I would recommend the Buffer Spring just to give it even less recoil. But if you want more bullet velocity, you can put this on. But these two are the absolute best class setups, both AR and SMG in Black Ops 7. If you have any good questions for me, let me know in the comment section down below. Real quick, before we end up, I would highly recommend for field upgrade putting on the mute field because this thing is absolutely busted. You can use an unsuppressed weapon and it still won't show up on the minimap when you have this on. You also, to top it off, you get Ghost, Cold-Blooded, and Ninja, so you don't even have to run any of those things. And if you have what's called stim shot, semtex, those are pretty good, like ideal setups. Looper is an absolute must. Don't waste your unlock token on anything other than Looper or the Harp. These two will literally carry you all the way to your prestige. Scavenger just to replenish ammo, and Flak Jacket unless you want Ninja. If you're playing Search and Destroy and stuff, Ninja's completely fine. And then High Roller for an extra score streak. You can have 4 score streaks for the first time ever. So I think that covers anything, like literally everything. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will actually answer you guys. But if these settings helped you out, just leave a thank you down below, and I'll respond to as many of you guys as I can.